A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Sports Tonight. This is the second edition of Sports Tonight for the week. Promises to be exciting. Promises to be fun-filled as always, because we have a beautiful show put together for you this Tuesday. Promises to update you and get you up to speed with all that you need to know around sports, not just in Nigeria, across the globe as well. So thank you once again for joining us and welcome to the show. My name is Tony Ibitoye. I like to give you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program tonight. Of course, for those of you who close watchers of the fast approaching Olympic Games, you will know that the story dominating the headlines are stories around Russia, Kenya, doping, not doping, and all of that. We will continue to build up towards the Olympic Games. So we'll talk about that tonight. Athletes that face the ban from the Olympic Games, about 31 of them. And it's really becoming an issue as we look forward to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. So we'll talk about it on the program tonight. But before we do that, on the program tonight, we will, of course, be talking about Nigerian football. Tomorrow we're going to be having midweek matches. A lot of interesting stories from those games to be played tomorrow. You can trust us on Sports Tonight to fill you in with all the fixtures as we go along on the show tonight. We will be also talking about the League Bloggers Awards. The nominees are out, and we will be giving you some updates as well around the English Premier League. Yes, I think I should just start off with that. As we speak right now, a game is going on at the Old Trafford. Manchester United against Bournemouth, and it's an interesting game because Manchester United need a win, not just a win by any margin. They need a win of very wide margin. They need a win of about 19-0. But unfortunately, at halftime, they've scored just one goal through Wayne Rooney. Right now, they lead by a goal to nil. They will need to score 18 more unreplied goals if they want to upstage Manchester City and finish fourth on the log and book a place in next year's UEFA Champions League, all right? So that's it. We'll also talk about the coaching situation at Manchester United, the stories coming out of Old Trafford. We'll talk about all of that on the program tonight. We will talk about the Nigerian Football Federation and the House of Reps, what exactly is going on. That is also going to be on the menu. And of course, we will also be taking you to Abuja, into the camp of the Flying Eagles. About this time tomorrow, the Flying Eagles should be airborne. They should be on their way to Burundi. They will be facing Burundi this weekend in their first game of the CAF Under-20 Cup of Nations. We are up against Burundi, but Emmanuel Amunike is confident. He has named a very strong squad. We'll be going into their camp later on the show to find out exactly what the thinking is from Emmanuel Amunike and his boys. So if you want to listen to Emmanuel Amunike and find out exactly how the boys have prepared for this game, then you need to stay around and enjoy what we have for you on Sports Tonight. All right, but let's start off the show tonight by telling you that feedback, that's how we like to start our shows on Sports Tonight. Feedback is very key, and the reason is simple. There can be us if you are not there, and we want you to interact with us and take advantage of the platforms that you see on your screen for feedback. That's our Facebook address and those handles that you can see on your screen on Twitter. Take advantage of these platforms and get ready to interact with us on the show tonight. We want to hear you. We want your thoughts. We want your opinion. We want you to react to the issues as we talk about them, as we raise them on the program tonight. All right. Let's also tell you that you can watch us on www.channelstv.com as well as youtube.com/channelsweb. And if you want to view us on your BlackBerry, your iPhone, your iPad, it's simple. Just click on m.channelstv.com, and guess what? We are on to your home for the news. It gets better if you download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows from their respective stores. It takes you, of course, closer and closer to us, keeps us at your fingertips, and also helps you to track all that goes on your award-winning Channels Television, which is exactly what we want for you to do, so that you can follow us, not just the sports, you can follow everything real time, 247, everything that goes on Channels TV, all right? And don't forget, as you do all of that on the program tonight, we will appreciate as you send your comments, your posts, your tweets, tell us exactly where they're coming from, helps us to appreciate you a lot more on the program tonight. All right, so that's the much for feedback. I've already given you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program tonight. And once again, urge you to pick up your tabs and begin to communicate with us on the program tonight. All right, but I want to start off the show today by just giving you a quick update around the ITTF Nigeria Open. It used to be called the Table Tennis Classics a few years ago, but since the Lagos State government introduced this, it's been getting better year in, year out. And we're looking forward to exciting times starting tomorrow from the indoor sports hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium, the Molade Okoya Thomas Sports Hall, right there, Teslim Balogun Stadium. Let me tell you that a lot of players are already in from Europe and Africa. They've already arrived in Lagos for the ITTF Nigeria Open that is starting tomorrow. The draws for the competition will hold tomorrow, and we also need to remind you that it has the highest prize money available in the ITTF Challenge Series. It will start tomorrow because the ITTF appointed competition manager Mohamed Dalwalatli from Egypt has arrived, and so we expect that it's showtime for lovers of table tennis across the world. Of course, for those of you that have been following the Lagos Classic right from inception, it always, talking about the men's event, the men's single, always comes down to Aruna Quadri of Nigeria or Omar Asa of Egypt. Will there be any difference this year? Well, let's keep our fingers crossed and wait to see. Maybe there could be some dark horses that will try to upstage some of the more recognizable stars that grace the ITTF World Tour in Nigeria year in, year out. There's also going to be a lot of events for the women, the mixed doubles, and it's always fun when this comes around. Don't forget, there's a lot of money to be won, and we're looking forward to a swell time for lovers of table tennis in Nigeria. All right, let me just quickly, from this, just take you to Port Harcourt very quickly and just give you an update around the tournament that Brown Ideye, Super Eagles striker, has been bankrolling in Port Harcourt, and he says it's going to be a national event. He's looking forward to seeing Lagos host this event maybe next year. Well, today, Place Machine beat Port Harcourt City 2-1, Port Harcourt City Academy 2-1 in one of the games played today, and then Benedi United lost. Benedi United have been conceding goals and shipping them in dozens and, basket full of goals. Today, they lost to MCW Jeff by 5-0. All right, so these are the results from the Brown Ideye Challenge. It's a grassroots tournament that is taking center stage right there in Port Harcourt. There will be games tomorrow. Rumoha will be taking on Gold Kings, and then Awuba Stars will be taking on Citadel Academy. All right, so for lovers of grassroots football, please, I encourage you to go support Brown Ideye, what he's doing, giving back to the game that has given him a lot of fortune, a lot of fame, and trying to raise future stars for Nigeria. So please just create time and go and enjoy what Brown Ideye is putting together for grassroots football right there in Port Harcourt. We're looking forward to when this will come to Lagos and come to other parts of Nigeria as well. Okay, all right, so that's taking you to Port Harcourt very quickly. Let's come back now, and not so far from Port Harcourt, let's take you quickly to Benin, the Edo State capital, and just give you this slice of Channels National Kids Cup. Is really building up. About this time next week, we should have started the national finals. Everybody is looking forward to it. And who else is giving support to Channels National Kids Cup if not the governor of Edo State? Comrade Adams Oshiomhole has been commending Channels Television for putting the Channels National Kids Cup together. He's emphasized that the future of football in Nigeria is to look at the grassroots, and that's exactly what Channels TV has been doing. And in case you've forgotten, Edo State are the defending champions. The representative from Edo State are the defending champions, and Governor Adams Oshiomhole believes that with things like this that Channels is putting together, the future can only get better and better. And once again, commending Channels for the idea and for doing everything. Okay, so let's listen to him, Comrade Governor Adams Oshiomhole, and then we'll be back with more for you on Sports Tonight.
Channels Kids Club is a grassroots sport. That means children, primary school children under the age of 13 and below. We have three things in mind when this vision came up. First of all, to develop the grassroots. Second, to ensure that they incorporate the skills and talent they have embedded in their life and mold it and encourage them to go to school.
And thank you for, in my view, a very wonderful initiative which the Channel Television has developed by focusing at the real grassroots across urban and rural Nigeria, across the country. Many people say, catch them young. And you are not doing the talking, you are not doing the work of catching them young. To keep your dream alive and to service it and to elevate it to a national recognition, I cannot but thank you enough.
All right, so that's Comrade Governor